Hello, and welcome to the new, shiny, rebranded Tech Travel Geeks. This is our first video with full new branding, and it's the long-term review of the Huawei P30 Pro. The Huawei P30 Pro is Huawei's flagship smartphone for early 2019. The body of the Huawei P30 Pro is a dual glass one. That means that the glass screen at the front curves into the metal frame and then round into the curved glass back. It really is a stunning design with a bit of a flattened top and bottom, which make it easier to hold and to move around. It's not all about looks though. The Huawei P30 Pro is IP68 rated for dust and water resistance. Now, we mentioned the glass front on the screen. Under the glass, there's a 6.47-inch AMOLED display. That's a Full HD Plus one, which, for the geeks out there, means that it's 398 pixels per inch. That screen is almost bezel-less, apart from a tiny notch at the top, that's a water drop or teardrop notch, and a very small chin at the bottom. That display isn't just about looks and interacting with the screen. The top of it is an acoustic display. That means there's no speaker at the top of the phone. The whole top of the device vibrates to give you sound whilst you're making voice calls. In our experience using the device, calls were clear and worked very well. The screen also performed as you would expect of a device in the £900 sterling price range. It was clear and legible and worked well in direct sunlight. The Huawei P30 Pro is powered by the Kirin 980 chipset. That's the same one we saw last year on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. That means that it's an octa-core chipset powered by a Mali G76 GPU, and Huawei have told us that they are also using vapor chamber cooling to make sure the device doesn't overheat. You can get the Huawei P30 Pro either with 6 or 8 GB of RAM, and 128, 256 and 512 GB of storage. The good news is that that storage is also expandable via Nano Memory cards. That's Huawei's own type of memory card, which fits into the hybrid slot on the device. The software on the Huawei P30 Pro is Android 9 Pie with EMUI 9.1. EMUI is Huawei's Android distribution with their own features and optimizations. That chipset and lovely screen are powered by a 4200 mAh battery. That's a relatively large one, but thanks to the optimizations in EMUI, that's Huawei's Android distribution, you'll get incredible battery life. Really, we can't stress this enough. The battery life on the Huawei P30 Pro is super impressive, and I often end the day with still 40% battery, despite heavy usage. When you do need to charge the Huawei P30 Pro, Huawei have you covered. Included in the box, you'll get a Huawei Supercharged charger. That's a 40 watt rated charger, which allows you to charge 70% of the battery in just 30 minutes, 90% of the battery in 45 minutes, and a full 100% charge in 60 minutes. Remember, that's only if you're using the included charger and cable. The Huawei P30 Pro also supports up to 15 watt wireless charging. That's one of the fastest standards for wireless charging on smartphones. Charging is obviously via USB Type-C. That's the only real port on the device, because as with the P20 Pro and the Mate 20 Pro last year, Huawei have decided that the 3.5mm Courage port is now a thing of the past. The good news is that that USB Type-C port doesn't have to be the one that you use expensive adapters with. The less expensive analog adapters, the ones that you can pick up on AliExpress for less than £2, work perfectly well. There's also no fingerprint sensor on the casing of the device. That's because the Huawei P30 Pro has a fingerprint sensor under its display. In our experience, this is vastly improved over the one in the Huawei Mate 20 Pro from late 2018. It is really much faster and a good substitute for a physical capacitive sensor on the back of the device. Face Unlock is available as well, though we should warn you that it's not as secure as having fingerprint unlock or a strong password or PIN number. As you'd expect with any modern flagship, all the usual connectivity options are there. There are dual SIM options, such as the one on the device I'm using, and single SIM devices, such as the one our Chief Aperture Officer Lukash is reviewing. A full complement of Wi-Fi, there's dual band GPS, Bluetooth 5, and NFC. Yes, you can use the Huawei P30 Pro for Google Pay, for other mobile payments, and public transport. The Tech Travel Geeks' favourite feature, that's the infrared blaster, is also available. This avoids you touching grubby remote controls in hotel rooms. In daily use, the Huawei P30 Pro really is a flagship. Its user interface and performance is buttery smooth. For messaging, social media, video calling, calls, texts, it does everything very, very well. So well, you don't even notice there's much going on in the background. We've also spent some time playing video games on the Huawei P30 Pro. Yes, not just Goat Simulator, but other games as well, and ones that require quite a bit of grunt. The Huawei P30 Pro handled everything we could throw at it very gracefully. And in day-to-day use, we noticed no slowdowns and overall performance dips. Okay then, let's get down to one of the main features of the Huawei P series devices, and specifically of the Huawei P30 Pro. The clue is in the first letter of the model name, P. Yes, the Huawei P30 Pro is a photography powerhouse. You can notice this in the design. That Leica brand and the Huawei logo, they're horizontal and aligned with the camera module on the back of the device. Let's get the selfie camera out of the way though. The selfie camera on the Huawei P30 Pro is a 32 megapixel camera. That's f2.0. And it has a Leica lens, it has portrait mode, and live bokeh effects. I'm not really a selfie fiend or fanatic. Lukash doesn't seem to be either. But overall, when tested, it seemed to work well. And it works particularly well on Zoom calls, Skype calls, and other video calling services. The real photography party is on the back. There's 4 cameras there, a 40 megapixel one, an 8 megapixel one with Periscope zoom, which gives you 5 times optical zoom, and a 20 megapixel one for wide angle shots. There's also a time of flight camera, which allows the software in the Huawei P30 Pro to understand what's in depth and what isn't, what's moving, what isn't. The main sensor, that's the 40 megapixel one, has a fundamentally different sensor on the inside. Rather than an RGB sensor, that's a red, green, blue one, it has an RYYB sensor. That means that with a yellow filter above the digital sensor, it allows in up to 40% more light. And we can believe this. The pictures we've taken in normal lighting, but more importantly in low light, really show that this sensor is well above other ones on the market. Similar to the Google Pixel 3 XL, there's a night mode on the Huawei P30 Pro. The results are astounding. And that's not just that 40 megapixel sensor, but piecing together information from all sensors and processing them to give you amazing night mode shots. The 40 megapixel camera actually outputs 10 megapixel shots. That's because Huawei's processing handles the information and makes sure the sharpness is retained in those 10 megapixel shots. Essentially they're doing pixel binning. Every 4 pixels give you 1, but a good one. The camera really is the standout feature to the Huawei P30 Pro. It's made us become more enthusiastic about photography and take some amazing shots. The P30 Pro also takes 4K video, or 720p video at a crazy 960 frames per second. But the 4K video is clear, crisp, and performs really well even in relatively low light conditions. What we particularly like is a software update that arrived a month and a half, almost 2 months after the release of the device, and that's dual view video. This allows you to take video using not only the wide-angle lens, but the zoom lens side by side. That means you can focus on something that's happening, but illustrate the concept as well. It's a really neat feature, and I really find myself using it quite a lot. The Huawei P30 Pro is truly a supercharged flagship smartphone, and one we can't recommend enough at Tech Travel Geeks. The impressive camera setup, the amazing battery life, the beautiful design, and really stunning colour options all add up to give you what we think is the best flagship smartphone of early 2019. We hope you have enjoyed this Tech Travel Geeks long-term review of the Huawei P30 Pro. As I said at the beginning, this is our first video with our new brand, and just happens to be our 100th video on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this and would like to support us, please do subscribe to us on YouTube, and you can follow us on Twitter at Tech Travel Geeks and Instagram at Tech Travel Geeks. But for now, from myself, Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist at Tech Travel Geeks, and Lukasz, our Chief Aperture Officer at Tech Travel Geeks, goodbye and thank you for watching.